Hello, everyone. It's me again. Welcome. But it's not only me. I'm actually today with my favorite colleague, Nico. So today he's my favorite colleague.
I got
But
an
only
upgrade. Favorite colleague.
Yeah, but only for today. And welcome to another episode of Vertical Slice. But it's not just an episode of Vertical Slice, it is actually a special edition. Because we're going to present the third nominee of this year's CryEngine Game of the Year award. Woohoo! And as you can see, Nico is very thrilled. Maybe let's bring in Andri, because I'm pretty sure that Andri is a bit more excited and enthusiastic than you.
I am very much enthusiastic. Okay,
Hi, Andri.
This is my happy face.
Hello. This is your hello everyone. Hello Astrid. Hello Nico. I'm very excited about the exciting game that we're going to play today.
I am deeply
I'm very
disturbed.
excited.
Sure. I can't give away all my excitement already in the beginning, so there needs to be something, coming up, like the suspension curve.
Yeah,
like
that's
you're
proper
very
energy
Because
happy?
management.
it's a special game that we're going to play today. Suspension. Does that ring a bell?
It is a very special game that we are going to play because it is a real horror game, which is for a person like me, that is very easily scared. I'm looking so much forward to play that game. But you know what? I think it shouldn't only be the three of us talking about, what we're actually going to do. But let's bring in today's guests, because it's not only the three of us today, but we actually also have Gabriel Jakir-Ketteler and Roman Peritsogin. I hope I pronounced that name right. With us today in the stream. Welcome. And for everyone else, like watching Vertical Slice regularly, actually, you're used to have like the developers with us in the show, but today, he couldn't make it. So we brought Gabriel and Roman with us, who know everything about the game, and also they know everything about the CryEngine Game of the Year awards, so it completely made sense to bring them with us. Hello.
Hey, how's it going? Thank you for having us, first of all.
I'm super excited.
You look really excited about, to play this little horror game, but don't be scared.
Everything
It's okay.
I told her
It
about
won't
this
hurt you.
game. So yes, hey, welcome everybody. Thanks for having us today as guests on the show. As Astrid mentioned, so the developer of this little indie gem of ours. So he's from Ukraine. His name is Andrei. And he's a long-standing member of our CryEngine community, because this is actually the fourth game he made with CryEngine. So he's a regular offender, so to speak, and very experienced with the engine. And he is a one-man army, so he does everything himself. But he's also a bit shy, so he asked us to fill in for him today. So we hope we can actually be a good replacement.
Pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure that you're going to be a good replacement. I mean, everyone that is watching me like being scared and screaming around will be a perfect replacement. Sorry. Roman, what brought you here with us?
So I'm more for the technical side of things, so I can, actually be. I'm a huge fan of his work. I've played all his. Well, I've played Cold Side, and I watched The Investigator, which is really, really great. And I like how he puts things into perspective, how he puts things into the scene, and how he uses the actual power of CryEngine. I'm quite a fanboy of his work. Yeah, and those are really scary games. So I'm here actually to talk about a little bit of the technical side of things. Yeah.
Did he just say that this is a very scary game?
Yes.
He did, right?
You had the choice, right? You had your chance of dropping out. You had your chance.
I mean,
But so now you wanted it. You're gonna get it.
I'm gonna get it.
So,
I'm gonna get
Look,
it.
Esther, the thing is, I've played the last game that he made, Cold Side, and this game, it was fun. I was quite often more loud than I supposed to. I said things that I didn't supposed to say. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. So you will have a lot of fun with this game as well. It's just a game. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's just a game, right? I think I'm gonna start the game right away because this is why we are here. We want to see the game, right?
Yes. No, I'm.
Did we tell everyone
I'm
who
here.
we are, by the way? Like, both of us, did we tell people who we actually are?
No, but that would be really nice to do.
That
a
would be
short
really
introduction.
nice, actually.
Astrid, actually today introduced
Why are we?
no
Who
one,
are
I
these
guess,
guys?
except
Why
of briefly
can't they
saying
talk
hi to
about the
Nico,
game
not
even?
even
I don't
myself.
Did you understand any
Cool.
word, Nico?
Yes, they would like to introduce themselves,
I'm here for it.
and the rest was.
Yeah, the rest was Andre talking like. Blah, blah, blah. I guess that would be a good idea to introduce yourself, right? But I will start the game anyway. Why you introducing yourself, if that is okay?
Yeah.
Astrid is like, this is like a dentist visit. She just wants to get over with, right?
Yes, you're right.
You just need a little bit of distraction, right, while we're talking. Yeah, this will work out. This will work out fine. Gabriel, you want to start?
Yeah, so hi everyone, I'm Gabriel. I am the brand manager for CryEngine. So that means I'm in charge of CryEngine as a brand, the marketing efforts, and I help the people who license the engine outside of Crytek. As you hopefully know, CryEngine is Crytek's proprietary game engine, and we use it to make our own games, so I am working for Crytek. And yes, my job at Crytek is to basically help everyone who licenses the engine for their own games, with marketing efforts. I look at the attribution, if our logo is used right and everything like that. And I'm also in charge of the CryEngine community, so we have a Discord server that is quite active and cool. And I'm also the person who is basically hosting and responsible for the award show, because that's why we're here, right? We want to give back. So we from Crytek, we want to give back and shed a light on all the awesome developers who use our engine as well as we do and help us making it better every day. And we are just happy to be able to participate in their success a little. And so we are hosting this annual award. So once a year, the team, we just pick usually the 3 best CryEngine games that, of course, have not been developed by Crytek, because it would be weird if we would nominate ourselves. Yeah, and then we put them up for a public vote, and we try to give them some spotlight and marketing efforts. And yeah, that's how we ended up here.
So yeah, like first things first, I'm kind of a big deal at the company. I'm responsible for 2 things: kind of creating new content, creating interesting content for our community, and I'm also there to teach people how to use CryEngine. I'm creating content on YouTube. I'm creating content on Twitch, interesting things that people can catch on. That's kind of my job. So I'm switching between 2 things: learning the engine, teaching the engine, creating some stuff in the engine. So if you have any questions and if you want to become a game developer, I'm the person you should talk to, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm there to teach and to lead you to the world of game development.
Awesome.
And he's also the person, Roman and I are also the people you will most frequently see on our own Twitch channel when, CryEngine Twitch channel, hint, hint, where we, we give lessons about development. We also play the indie games. Usually, we do that on our Twitch channel as well. Then Roman is the one screaming, so he knows Astrid's toils very well. And I usually comment on it, so fist bump, Nico. Backseat gaming is fun.
So we
I'm
actually
also
have
like
2 comments in the
my
chat for you.
experience was the reason, maybe, or one of the reasons I'm also here is I have experience with creating horror games. I was a game developer for 5 years, working with CryEngine and creating an open world horror game myself. But then I thought, nope, I want to work in a company with people. That's why I have so much respect for this project or his previous project as well, because this is a one-man army creating amazing art, creating amazing lighting scenes, creating amazing cinema scenes even, and creating this horror, which is actually really, really good. Because I saw a lot of other indie developers who wanted to create a horror scene, a horror game, and it didn't quite work out as well as Andro. So I'm really hyped for this.
I'm gonna start the game now.
Yeah,
And
let's go.
You can go on talking, but I'm gonna start the game now.
And while Astrid actually starts the game, there's first of all, because we didn't really do that so far yet, shout out to the chat. Hey everyone
Hello,
who tuned
chat.
in. I hope you're gonna have fun because I will. I don't know if Astrid's gonna have a good time, but I think everyone besides Astrid will have a really good time because we can just make jokes and laugh. In your opinion, Roman, when it comes to horror games, what do you think are the main pillars that make a good horror game? And
Okay,
is there
let's straight up,
anything? Is there
atmosphere
anything
and
before we
sound.
start the
Even
game? Actually,
maybe sound is even more important than building an actually like an atmosphere, because you can use artistic ways, artistic paths to actually create a horror game. That was done, I think, a few months ago, where this little card game came out. It was really artistic, but also scary as I'm not allowed to curse here, but it was really scary. So they did manage to build up a really nice game without relying too much on realism and atmosphere. That was quite awesome. But in general, I think if you want to have a really good horror game, play with the unexpected, play with something that people do not understand, and not necessarily give them an explanation of what's exactly going on, because that's where the deep fear of humans lie beneath. Like, people are scared of things they don't understand at all. And in my opinion, this is really well done in cinema. For example, like It Follows was, in my opinion, one of the best horror movies ever. Also
Oh my
playing
God, that
with
movie.
The Witch, and some of these things were really well translated into games. And this is where a good horror game kind of creates a really good atmosphere.
the show today is 18 plus, right?
Yes.
So we are allowed to curse.
Yes, and just,
no,
just
don't
to
tell
be
him that,
very
please.
honest with you, like when I'm scared, I tend
Don't
to
allow
become
me to
very
curse,
aggressive.
please.
So it might be that I curse a lot, not because I'm a mean person, but you know, people react either like it's called the fight or flight,
Response, yeah.
right? So, and I'm a fighter and not a flighter, so we were here for some cursing action, but I try my best to.
You're all allowed to curse if you curse in German.
Oh yeah, so
Or
I gotta
Russian.
curse in
Geil.
German.
You can also curse in
Mr.
Russian.
Okay, I gotta curse in every language that I remember, but not in English.
Challenge.
By
That's
the
a
way,
challenge for the stream, right?
is there a special? Is there a special thing about the CryEngine that you have a lot of? I mean, the second to last show that we did, there was also a single dev doing like a horror game with CryEngine. Is it like
Alessandro.
especially
Yeah.
appealing to single devs? Is there a certain thing to it, or is it especially easy? I don't know, to master it if you're just a one-person studio.
So one thing I can straight up that comes into my mind is you don't need anything else. For example, if you use Unity, if you use Unreal back in the days, of course, I think they changed it now. You don't need any additional things. Like if you want to have volumetric fog, you had to download plugins, you had to buy plugins. We don't have that in the engine. I mean, we have that, but
Yeah.
we don't need to buy or download it. We have it right from the start. And this goes for a lot of modules in CryEngine. So for you as a single developer, it's way easier, and I'm just talking from my experience, it's way easier to get into the first step of creating your first world. This is way harder in other engines, in my opinion. Of course, I don't want to, to harm up the engine. It's still a complicated engine, but so are others. But to build your first world, it's just, it's done in just a few minutes or a few hours. And if you're completely new to game development, maybe in a few days, but it's really fast. That's why, kind of people are dragged to CryEngine for creating horror games. It's easy, and with a little bit of effort, you can make it look as amazing as this scene you have
Yeah.
in front of you.
Sorry, I would just go back again.
Yeah.
Oopsie. I actually told Sebastian that I want to use the controller because the other thing is when I'm scared, I try to tend doing stuff like this. Right? And I thought when I'm going to play with the controller, I maybe have higher chances to survive, but...
And the good thing is you have the wall right behind you, so you cannot topple over or anything.
Yep. I'm so happy.
It would be so nice if we could just dim the lights. That would
Nope.
be so cool.
It wouldn't be nice if we could dim. Nope.
Just a flashlight, would give me another opportunity of annoying you.
I don't want to go inside there. I don't want... Okay, I'm not alone. I got
but
enough
it looks
people
really nice. I mean, look, it's...
with me. I'm
What's the
not
worst thing that can happen to you?
scared. Can I maybe, light? Why is there no light? Let me turn on the
The
light.
light is in front of you. It's on the table.
Oh, sweet. Let me turn on the light. Stop it, Nico. Stop it.
By the way, there are secrets in this game. The secrets look like small little horse figurines.
Ah,
So if you look around and you collect them all, maybe,
maybe I can go back and check if I forgot some little nice
Do
horse
they
figures.
serve the progression within the game in terms of adding lore pieces or anything, or is it just a collectible?
Horsies.
I think it's just a collectible, but I have to say I didn't
No horses.
play the game fully yet, so I'm not entirely through the game yet. I could tell you where one of them is because you just passed by it.
Oh
but
yeah, I know that there is some horsey.
That's fine.
Let me find my horsey. Horsey.
But I'm not entirely sure. I think it's more of a collectible feature. But to come back to what Roman said about developing with the engine.
Yeah.
So what Andre is really, really good at, in my opinion, is he builds games that are very cinematic, right? It really feels like a very cinematic experience. I mean, the term like walking simulator, and it's kind of a bad connotation to it, but I enjoy those games. For me, they are like comfort games, because it's like being in a movie. So I just put on my headphones, I immerse myself fully. I don't watch them with someone else. I just watch them for myself and fully immerse myself in the sound and design landscape that the developer has envisioned.
I
And
can't find the
CryEngine is
horsey.
kind of... It's you have to get on top of a chair to get it.
Ah.
That's what I can tell you.
How do I get on top? Ah.
Oh.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah.
I still can see the horsey. Horsey.
Yeah, maybe it's not here.
You're-
Just move
yeah,
along.
No,
that's
because
the wrong
Gabe
chair.
said I just passed the horse, so it must be somewhere. Let me get up on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so dark in here.
Look up.
Look up.
Look up.
Look up. Oh, there's a horsey. Nice. I think that is my favorite
The
part
rest
of
you
the
have
game
to
so
find for
far.
yourself now.
Yeah. That's why they are called secrets. Not in the obvious places.
Yeah, what I wanted to say about the engine is that it is a very cinematic tool. So our editor also is what you see is what you get. As Roman said, it's a complete all-in-one solution.
Yeah.
Technically, there is a tool for everything. I mean, nowadays you have industry standards for 3D modeling, and you probably want to use them, right? These tools, of course you do. But in theory, for example, in CryEngine, without having to pay anything extra, there's also a 3D tool that allows you to at least, create decent white boxing levels. And these kind of things, I think, are very appealing to single creators, because they have a lot of power in our tool already without having to spend any extra, with being able to do everything within the engine and the editor itself.
Give me the horsey. I can see there is a horse. I wonder.
There's
It's not
there's just
collectible.
Darkrod asking in the chat whether the game was made by a solo developer, and yes, you maybe missed the introduction. The game was made by a single person called Andre as well. It's not me, the person who did this game. It's another Andre who's not with us today because he's quite shy.
Andriy Putsanov, I hope I didn't butcher the name. He's Ukrainian. So,
I'm ignoring Jules, I'm not ignoring the notes. So the first note was that I am in this mansion, and just to be sure, I'm not welcome. And the second note was, hey, you are in the mansion, and in the nights there is happening strange stuff like noises. And someone told me to stop stealing stuff because otherwise they are going to cut off my arm.
Noise.
I feel
That's
so
not
welcome
nice.
here. And I would love to get that little horsey, but I think it's not a collectible.
Yeah, well, maybe, you know, if it wasn't
No,
like
that's a-
this, the game would be titled
That's a yellow
Invited
one.
Guest.
Only the orange ones are
Ah, I
collectibles, I
see.
think.
So we are selective.
Sorry,
Only
Nico.
orange horsies. Okay. Oh, God, I don't want to go there. I would just close my eyes and go. It works. Ah, yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool. Ah! Fuck it.
Sorry. Oh, sorry, that wasn't the left.
Excuse me. It's just a statue. Just a statue. Go away.
Or is it though?
I can do it. I can do it. I can go inside there. It doesn't look. I mean.
It reminds me a bit
fine.
of the Weeping Angels.
Okay. Okay. Let's. I mean, light.
I mean-
Okay. Light first. Ah, I got.
Light, keys.
It's
Oh,
just
you
a
need-
lamp.
I need to stop.
You turned on a lamp.
Yeah, but didn't you see the little shadow?
What? No.
Nope, you didn't. So you missed. There was like. Okay. I would just.
Don't worry, it's just a statue. It can follow you.
Yeah, but there was also something
Dun,
standing
dun,
here
dun.
as I maybe it's there when I can I turn off the light again? Nope. So there was like a shadow thing. Where is the statue in? What happened to the statue?
Oh, I can feel a jump scare coming.
I don't want to. So I guess I need a key, right? Okay.
Right?
Okay, let's go this direction. I mean, what should happen? So Darkrod mentioned in the chat that this game looks really good. I agree. It looks a bit too realistic for me. Hi.
You can even buy it for a couple of bucks. It's not that expensive because it's a short game. It's
5
on
euros
Steam.
currently.
Yeah.
And actually, maybe we can drop a link to Andri's Steam profile as a developer, because there you can see all the games that he has made. And he made all the games with CryEngine, as far as I know.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's already
Actually-
in the chat.
Yep,
We
good
already
point.
dropped the link.
But I
Awesome.
don't know if we posted that yet, and if the people watching know about that. But obviously, with this and the previous episodes, we need to tell you that you can vote for the game, because it's one of 3 nominees for the CryEngine Game of the Year awards. So you still have the chance to go to the Crytek forum, or CryEngine forum, please correct me.
CryEngine forum, yeah.
And vote for the game that you like best. Please help me out. Which was the first title? I can never remember that. From
The first one is the Alien Cube
Alien Cube.
by
exactly.
Alessandro
Not
Guzzi,
Life of Pain,
which is
the Alien.
also a single developer, yeah.
Which looked also
And the second
really
one
amazing.
you won't forget the second one, Nico, because you're a huge fan.
The second one, of course, yeah, Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts 2.
Whoa.
A bloody mess in a good way.
Yeah.
Mind blown, literally. And yeah, today, of course, uninvited guest, and you can still vote for the game that you like best. So please go to the forum, do so, and next week, right here in our studio, Astrid, Gabe, and me will actually do the ceremony, the award ceremony, and announce the winner. And I'm really curious who it's gonna be.
Yes.
So you guys can definitely help
And I
figure
guess
out which.
it's important to
is
say
your
that
favorite
next to
game.
the name of the show, which is usually called Vertical Slice, all these versions, like Gabriel mentioned before, are already available to buy. You can
Turn
get
left.
the game on Steam. Just look out. We are sharing the link several times here within the chat. If you want to buy it, get it now and enjoy some serious horror action by yourself.
Astrid, by the way, you should probably check out. I don't know, maybe it's just a wild guess, but it looks like the
He's
statue wants to
pointing
show
to
you.
something, right? Yeah, I got that too, Nico. I got that too. Like his very picky finger is pointing into this direction, but there is nothing I can clicky.
Nothing
You
to
see,
find.
But-
he's a helpful friend. He don't want to harm you. He
Yeah.
wants to point you to a direction. He's nuts.
Yeah, he wants me to go there. I don't know. Maybe there is a horse.
Don't overthink it. It's this guy is just a huge troll.
Okay, so he is my friend, but he's not useful. As Nico.
Yeah, thank you. I'm not here to be useful. That was never my intention.
Meet you at the library tonight. Okay. Maybe you got infected with what?
Love.
Oh, I like the idea.
Definitely.
So there is a lot of spooky.
You got
teddies.
serious infected by love recently, Nico, or?
What? Nah.
A huge chunk of it.
Way past that.
Horsey.
By the way, Darkrod is asking in the chat. He was hoping for the developer to tag along within the chat, but we mentioned that. But he was asking about whether there's anything that we could tell about the texture and asset workflow. I guess it's a bit difficult, Roman, to say something about the CryEngine asset workflow, or is it used especially here? I'm not sure.
The thing is, I just simply don't know.
Okay.
I can definitely say that this is, from what I see, it's just a PBR workflow, so an industry standard that he used here. So PBR is physically based rendering. That means that if you have, for example, a light source, it can physically correct bounce from that wall, or either the light distributes itself correctly on the textures itself. So it's definitely something that every industry currently uses right now. Even though there is a switch right now to photorealism, that means that the assets in the game are actually scanned from real-life objects. But I think this is just a simple PBR workflow, which again is nothing to underestimate. It looks really amazing still to this day. So but one thing I can definitely talk about is how he kind of plays with the light, especially when we saw it in the first scene. I freaking love how AdroVGames always plays with the fog, which is a part of light, because a light source travels through the fog, and then there is a distribution of light, and it looks really cozy, it looks atmospheric, and also in some cases scary as well. So he did a very good job here with the volumetric fog, as we call it in CryEngine.
The magic fog?
I see Astrid eyes. Astrid, are you okay?
I'm very good. I mean, I thought, 2 lamps in one room, that must mean something very bad. No, Mimi, I'm not playing with headphones right now. Look, no headphones. Just my very small ears. I have very small ears.
By the way, about the PBR workflow in CryEngine, we have a very cool tutorial about that on YouTube. So I made the link available to you guys if the person in chat is interested in the direct link to that one, because I think that explains the general PBR workflow and texture workflow in CryEngine very well.
Oh, the one Ellen did?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's okay, guys.
We're gonna post it in the chat.
I have a little warning for you regards the tutorials from Ellen, one of our co-workers, he's a really funny guy. He has a weird humor, but
what is wrong with that dude?
He translates that humor into our tutorial videos. So there's a lot of meme potential there. So yeah, be prepared if you watch those tutorials, because those are effing funny.
What is wrong with that dude? Is there any...
Just a huge troll.
Hello, friend. Hello. He looked happier before. And he's not pointing at anything. I mean, maybe I need to...
Right now he's just messing with you, like he's showing you the teeth, like... he's a troll, yeah, I completely agree.
Can you click and can you do anything in that shelf with all the butterflies?
I did stuff with butterflies in the beginning as you were talking.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking, maybe.
Nope, I can't. And
Come,
let me tell you, I
come,
would
come,
wish
my
to have
lady.
a weapon, actually. I would feel so much more safe with a weapon.
That is
Remember why
actually a
you're
good
here.
question.
Why are you in the mansion? Again?
I don't know. That just happened. Because that
All right,
dude really
you're in the
confused
mansion.
me.
You're in this mansion because you're a dude whose daughter is violently ill with some disease, and you need some money to buy medicine for her.
I gonna stuff my
So
pockets.
there is a collector who came through your rural area, small town,
Right.
who wants a painting, and that one-of-a-kind painting apparently is in this mansion.
But
so
it's
you have
not
no choice
here.
as to taking his offer to borrow the painting for him.
The uninvited guest. Yeah. makes sense.
Borrow.
Yeah, I only borrow stuff. I don't steal. So, I
Did you
got
find
a
something
little...
in that room already?
Did you hear
Actually,
that?
but following up on what Astrid said, is it one of these horror games where you will never get a weapon in your hands, or is it some? Because I mean, obviously every one of us played a couple of horror games by now, I guess, and I think it's pretty clear to everyone that at some point, once you get a weapon, the whole horror factor decreases dramatically, more or less. While I don't know, like I guess Amnesia or Alien Isolation, that kind of like build upon that atmosphere. You can never kill your enemy, so this is what makes it extra tense. So I assume in the long run this game's gonna be like the latter. Or would that be a spoiler?
So I haven't played this game because we're doing a stream tomorrow on that as well. So I'm going to be playing it for the first time as well. But in his previous games, like Cole said, you had a weapon, but you would use it in a different way as you might think.
Okay.
So who knows what to expect here in this game? But in general, this is a horror walking experience.
Okay.
So you can in this mansion.
What
You
did
get
he
scared.
do? Did he spank me?
Did you what?
I think he slapped me. Oopsie. I mean, didn't you, like, what did he, I mean...
Check his face if he's grinning.
Yeah, maybe
He
he
is
did
grinning.
something. Yeah.
Okay, I need a way. I mean, I checked... Gabe, you played the game, right? Did I forget anything in the other room back there with the little butterflies? I
Yes,
got
you
a
need to
mask.
find something in the butterfly room.
There is something in the butterfly room. Yeah, I got a mask. Did you see that I picked up the mask in the butterfly room?
Does it sound like the head of a bust or anything?
The mask, or is it really a mask what you picked up, or is it maybe the head of a statue?
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
could also be a head of a statue.
Well,
it
it's
looked like faces.
It's not complete, right? So where is the other part?
Oh, come on. I didn't sign up for crafting. Okay, let's get the other parts. I mean, I felt so good in this little room
Just
here.
get some hot glue, you know, and the other part, and then.
I gotta admit though, it's a weird
parts.
mansion.
Oh,
It's like people who live in a house like that, I don't know.
hello, friend.
Yeah, they have their issues, especially when it's so messy.
Yeah, right?
What happened here?
It's like you're not the first one to snoop around there.
Well, you are definitely maybe the last one
guests who died.
around.
Stop it, Nico. I'm already scared as fun. So,
Yeah, maybe we just missed the poltergeist moments where things were flying around recently. Maybe this can happen again.
It's
Who
2 minutes
knows
too late. Yeah.
what's going on in the mansion?
Take us into the light, Caroline.
So, but here is no other body part of him. I checked the ceiling, I checked the floor, I checked everything. Hi, friend. I go out.
It's just a feeling, but probably there's some broken bust somewhere where you can put the head and then it opens up something.
Okay.
It's like some Bruce Wayne Batcave moment.
I mean, you really ignored that I tried to get out of this room, right? I really want to get out of this room, but
The only one where there's actually light. This is where you want to get out.
yeah, because there are 2 lamps. That can't mean anything good.
Yeah,
if
double
you
the
ask
light,
me.
double
2
the
lamps
joy.
is for sure a bad sign. Nope. Can I? Do I? Will I? I don't see. Nope. Do you see anything, Nico?
Can I? Do I? Will I? We could make a song out.
I mean, there is nothing.
No, I probably not here.
Not here. So, hello, friend. It's you again. There is nothing.
Yeah,
Can I open that door?
I guess
No.
that's it. You can leave the mansion, nothing to find there.
Yeah,
You tried,
it's okay.
it's good.
I did my job. Great
Yeah.
game, love it.
Collected half a bus, so here, take it or leave it.
Got 2 horsies.
I was also wondering the whole time why there is no electricity, but this game plays in the 30s, right?
There is. Oh, I can't go back there anymore.
But
Am I trapped now here? Really?
You can crouch.
I am crouching. Looky. Oh,
Oh, okay.
I was just stuck.
Yeah.
That happens. So,
Have
nice
you been
here.
in this room before?
What do we have here? No.
Astrid, have you been in this room before?
Yes, because the light is on.
That's why I'm asking you.
I think that this is how the game will guide you. So when the light in the room is already on, you kind of visited it already.
Yep, I've
And-
been here.
By the way, we got another question in the chat. Is the majority of the games in the game of the year are horror games? Can we say that if you want to make a horror game, use CryEngine?
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, definitely.
There you got it, Dark Rod.
I was always saying, like, if you want to create, when I'm, it kind of feels like I'm at a convention or something, because I freaking love that, to do that, because people kind of ask the same questions. I love that. So CryEngine is mostly for, realistic environments. You can do cartoonish stuff, which I actually did a few streams ago. I was experimenting with like a Ghibli style of artwork, creating CryEngine, so anime. It was a lot of fun. But CryEngine in most cases, yeah, realism, especially horror. I mean, look at Punch Showdown, right?
Okay, cool.
Is it in a game or is it in real life?
Can we maybe mute Andre? Thanks.
I'm not gonna lie, I was starting to freak out for a second here as well. So they don't have electricity for light, but see, there's where you later you just need to find the body of the bus, and then you put it together and you put it on the second pedestal.
Yeah, just like Minecraft.
Yep.
So I think I'm lost.
But
I'm
nice
sorry.
special effects from Andre there.
Yeah, this was just an uninvited guest here at my mansion, so
I have been here before. God
Wait,
damn it.
wait, turn back.
But-
Turn
It's
back.
4D. Yeah.
Turn back. There.
Yes, that looks good. What is
Ah.
it? But it looks good. Love it. But what is it?
It's the body of the bus.
That
Yeah,
that is
right.
a body.
Yeah, just look at the other bus.
I mean, look at the other one. Like,
Oh
Look at it.
yeah. So I got a face, I got a body. What do I need more?
No, you should have the parts,
Yeah,
but
you
there's
don't
an
need more.
empty
You have
pedestal
everything you
right
need.
next to the other side. Turn to the left. Left. Huh? There was one.
I thought there was one as well. Where did it go?
Salto.
There was one of those empty pillars right
yes,
here.
I saw it as well. And Sebastian, who is talking to me in my left ear, saw it as well. Give me back that pillow.
Those are not the pillars you're looking for.
But do you have like an inventory where you can check what items you have?
Sha-la-la-la-la.
I
Oh, my
don't- I
friend
don't
is gone.
I think so.
Oh, my
Astrid,
friend.
if you maybe press E,
Oh,
to I.
friends here.
I.
I like inventory. Nope.
I,
E like E. Nope.
E.
Nope. Look, my other friend joined my first friend. We're going to have a party.
Now they are together, but
butt, no?
the one on the right, he's grinning so creepy. This
Yeah,
is
right?
creepy.
He doesn't look like.
I have a
My
bad
next date.
feeling about this.
Yeah, he enjoys trolling you.
But I can
Don't
definitely
show
say
enjoys that.
headphones are recommended for the full experience of the sound effects. It's getting more and more creepy listening to it.
Yeah. Also, one thing, like you were asking before, what does a horror game can do to be really scary? And I think also sound is one really important thing. And coming back to Hunt Showdown, of course, one of our games, you can see how much sound can be an actual gameplay element rather than just sound that you hear.
Here.
So yeah, you can play a lot of with sound. Then you can play a lot. You can also create like a game element with sound. I think there was a game where you play a blind person, and where you just kind of have to rely on what you hear. It was an amazing horror experience, in my opinion. And CryEngine is really, really great for creating sound and also using sound. Again, as you can see in Hunt Showdown.
I could still imagine that if you are a dev who knows everything about, I don't know, like working with the engine and creating assets, or building levels and all of that stuff, that sound is still a completely different field of work.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, it's there's a reason we have an amazing team for that, right? With a lot of people who actually, record stuff, create music, create sound, then integrate that. There are a lot of parts to
I think
sound.
you need to go there.
Because there is sound
think?
recording, there is sound creation, then there is sound implementation, and also sound engineering.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of things that has to work together to get it right, to get it really, really good. So for one person, again,
I
it's
saw it.
amazing to actually manage that.
Okay, I'm not alone. I'm safe. Everything is cool.
I mean, right, just as you said, I
Like,
mean,
so much fun.
just like, I mean, Hunt is a very good example for that, especially when it comes to spatial sound design, and I think you did a pretty amazing job there. And I don't know, how easy is it for people like solo devs to... Is it, what's the word for it? Can you reproduce that as a solo dev by just using the CryEngine?
Can you reproduce Hunt Showdown, or can you reproduce...
No,
this game?
like this any level of spatial sound design, or is it something that you just...
The thing is that CryEngine is actually just a tool, right? That you use to implement those sound effects. It's like you can create a FPS level really fast, but is it any good?
Yeah.
Will it be fun to play? That's the thing that also depends on. It always depends on the skill level of the one who creates the object that you want to implement into CryEngine. So the implementation process on itself it's easy.
Okay.
You have to use other tools and to get there, to engineer your sound that you create. But then it's just implementation into the editor, and then you set up simple stuff like you set up areas where you want this sound to be played and when you want this sound to be played. That's something you do rather in the logic. But this is where it's getting interesting, because you see, like, when Astrid, went through the corridor and then this sound came on, there was like a shake with the camera. So
That
this
is where I
something
thought
that
that
you
he
have to think
slapped me.
about, because just creating sound is not enough. You have to implement that sound into the editor, then you have to use that sound in your level, and then you have to build a logic around that so it actually plays. And then comes the next step. You have to kind of connect it to the dots. Like if you go through this corridor, there is a camera shake, right? So that's logic. That doesn't come from anywhere. You not place a sound and then there is a camera shake. No. You have to place the logic around that. So there are a lot of gears that have to work together to get this experience. So it works really well, and that's why in big companies there are so many teams. There is an audio team, there is an technical design team, there is a programmer team who actually takes responsibility for each and one of those elements. So again, coming back to just one developer, you have to, and I'm sorry, you have to fucking learn each and every aspect of that on your own, and this is huge, and this is why I had to drop it after 5 years. It was way too complex. So that's why I love to see how this developer actually manages
We don't. Okay.
to get those gears working, to get those gears running, and it really works out, in my opinion. And in the end of the day, this is like a huge chunk of amazing work by just one artist, and it gets me kind of a little bit crazy, because it's just then for €5 on Steam, which is, in my opinion, it's worth so much more for just one person creating this kind of work, this kind of stuff. And again, every engine is really complicated. There is no easy way. There is no button, hey, create my game, create my indie game and be effing rich. You have to learn the aspects of game development, and this is, in my opinion, the hardest part of it. But then coming back to CryEngine, it kind of gives you your first entrance into game development. It's you kind of feel home. You know how to place a tree into your level. You know how to place a chair into your level. It's really easy. It comes easy. But then as you get, into the higher aspects of game development, like creating animation, creating characters, this is where it gets hard. And then people think, okay, CryEngine is a hard engine, but it's for every engine out there. It's a hard process for everywhere. Again, CryEngine is just a tool.
Yeah.
You have to create your animations, you have to create your character, and you have to follow rules that allow this character be in CryEngine. And you have to follow other rules that, for example, Unity allows you to create a character in Unity.
This person needs help. I don't want to interrupt, but I need to interrupt because this person needs help. So first of all,
Astrid,
flying
do you
books,
think
that
it's-
is weird. Second, Gabe, I think you know what
Yeah,
I'm
that is
searching
weird.
for.
You're looking
Right?
for the key?
Yes.
But do you think it's chilly in that old mansion?
I think it's a bit chilly in that old mansion, yeah. Don't you?
Where would you go to warm up?
Oh, that is a good question. I mean, there is not so many options right here. Where would I go to warm up? To a fireplace, maybe? Kitchen?
Yeah, Mimio, it is.
Living room?
Just press your face against the lamp.
I mean, I have been, but there must. I came from that direction.
That small corridor, it instantly gives me Silent Hill
I mean,
vibes.
I came from
Just waiting
here.
for Pyramid Head to follow me through it.
It doesn't make sense to go back there again, right?
Ugh,
Does it make sense to go back there again? No. I mean, I came from there.
Did you open all the doors? Did you squeeze in between all the furniture?
I think so. You mean here in the corridor? There is no more doors, right? Is there more doors, which I don't see?
I don't think so. It's been a while since I played it. To be fair, I played it when it was
Mordor?
out. But
No door.
The beacons are lit.
I squeeze in. Oh, I mean, maybe there is some more. I have already read that one. There is no
what does it
door.
say? What does it say?
It says that I want to move my son to. Okay, let's read it actually together. Like
Yes.
Mr. Winchester wants to move his son to a separate room. Prepare the room and let the doctor know. Okay,
Prepare the room.
prepare the
Things you
room.
like
I
to
guess
eat.
this is the room that we're talking about, but it doesn't let me in because I don't have a key.
prepared.
So let's go back into this room. What I did find here was a little horsey, and it was hidden here.
Nice.
And what I also found here was this dude. Hi, friend.
Probably a
I
doctor.
want to give this.
He
this
doesn't
this,
want to give
this
me a key.
guy here a little
That looks like the
tricycle.
doctor, right?
Yeah, this is the doctor. And then I found flying books. And no more doors.
Are they flying? Are they moving? Or are they static? Can you look at the books again?
They are not moving. I hope they're not moving. So far they didn't move. Or I didn't see that they were
can-
moving.
No, it's just it was a question.
Nothing clicky clicky, can't clicky clicky here. Nope. I guess that means I
Turn
need to go back.
left.
Can you? Is there
Right.
Maybe.
Right.
Right.
Maybe
No,
there's one
right.
book that you can read. I don't know.
Yeah.
This, right?
Can you go there?
Nope.
Between the. Oh, okay. Thought
I
you
can-
could squeeze in there. Yeah.
Nope. Here was the
Yeah.
horsey was hidden here.
Ah, all right, all right.
I think that is why there is like a little niche and corner. Maybe I can squeeze somewhere here. Squeeze, squeeze.
I don't think it was that complicated. I think we're missing something more obvious, but it's
Yep.
been a while since I played it, so I'm not entirely sure.
I might have forgotten something in the beginning, you know? Maybe there is something in the
I
corridor.
don't think so. Maybe it's more obvious than that. Maybe we
Yeah,
just.
because when you picked up the second half of the bust, suddenly that pedestal disappeared and that hallway.
You could.
opened.
It was open. Yeah. But you don't have the key yet.
I don't have the key yet.
So.
Yeah, that is a very nice idea. So Sebastian just told me that I might, might make it more bright because then I might see something on the screen. Which is a
Makes sense,
genius
yeah.
idea. I love it. Yeah, nope. Is there anyone in the chat who actually played the game and can help me out to find the key?
Any chance that you could, just check the those hovering books individually? Maybe there's one that you can read. Anything? I don't know. No. It's Mr. Dr. Puppet.
It says
I
the
mean-
other's also talking to me into my ear like, go back to the doctor, check the back of the doctor. It must be the doctor. No, it's not the doctor, but thanks.
Yeah, return the favor, slap the doctor.
Don't
Yeah.
slap the doctor. I mean, let's see. Maybe it wants me to go back. Oh, God damn it. I don't like the noises I can hear, like the stamping. Yeah, maybe that was also my idea, but I couldn't pick the doctor. I couldn't interact with the doctor.
Was there water dripping from the ceiling here before?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That was
Because
already
that is a
happening.
very nice sound effect.
Probably there is something, as Nico already mentioned, on the books. Maybe there is a key somewhere glued to one of the surfaces of the books. It's
Or-
just an idea. Again, I haven't played that game, but
Yeah, I mean,
I just want to
likewise,
backseat
but
gaming.
maybe, this is like the classic, you have a book and you open the book and it's, I don't know, hidden inside or...
Okay, let's try to touch the books again.
books are always the solution to everything.
Yes, knowledge is power.
Not just power.
Oh, I don't want to go back in that room. It's not nice here. It's cold and foggy and everything. So let's see. Can I clicky the books? I can't. Click. Nope.
I mean, just
I mean-
Maybe it's not the floating books.
Yeah, maybe it's right. Right, maybe it's not the floating books. Let's check every book here.
this one, maybe, no? Can you, if you crouch, maybe?
La 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 la.
Oh, the books are in a particular order, right? The books are in a particular order around the candle.
Yes, that is right.
This is weird. Maybe a hint. I don't know.
Is it? I don't know.
I love the not useful hints from you. Like, maybe this is a hint. Maybe it's
Maybe
not.
this. Yeah.
I mean, check up, but isn't it good that I'm just too stupid to play horror games? Yes.
Oh, don't worry. We are all stuck in here. We don't
Yeah,
know.
this
And
has...
to be fair, when
obviously,
I
yeah.
when I played the PT trailer, like the Silent Hills PT trailer, I was scared to death for like half an hour, and after that I was just screaming because I was too stupid to find out what to do. Because I mean that is the epitome of, horror and the little things, I guess.
You played that.
Yeah.
That
did.
was. I had to
nothing I
say
can
no.
do with
That
the
was too
books.
much for me. No, I was way too effing scared to play that. That was.
I
this is
was
where I draw
scared
the
for my
line.
life.
No, no.
Yeah.
It was too
I
much.
had to
you know,
pause
it was way
sometimes,
too
but it was
scary.
like
I
we
started
were
this
making
game
it a
up,
kind of a dare
played for it
situation
for 5 minutes,
where
and then I said
at
no.
Halloween,
I'm out of here.
we were just passing around the controller and yeah.
Okay.
Nope, can't do anything with the books here. There's nothing in the shelves.
Astrid, wait. So it should be a shelf in there. Look at the shelves. No.
Yeah,
turn
maybe
right.
moving the shelves. Hidden rooms behind shelves, also not a new concept.
I know, sweetheart, but there is no
turn around.
interaction for me. Like, I can press my whole imaginary body
Yes,
against the
sure,
shelf.
but that's what games are about, figuring out stuff.
Ugh, I
Try
hate figuring
the
out stuff.
unknown.
There's 3 shelves in there, right?
Yes.
There's 3 shelves with books in there.
Yes.
That one. Wait, you look directly at it. The other one. The other one. No. The third one.
Oh.
One of these things is
Oh,
not like the
is it-
others.
One of these things are not like the others.
It's not about the
Foo
same.
Fighters?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
Is it a perspective?
Are we getting
maybe
music
a
now?
hint by the
What's
Foo
Yeah,
the
one is
second
not
melody?
like
I don't
this
know.
one. Yes. Praise the Lord. I can go on to shit myself now. Woo.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, let's go. Word 2. Can't wait.
Check the
Check the doctor again.
No, this here.
Ooh, looky. Here is a secret.
So there was something behind
corridor.
the shelf.
Yeah.
After all.
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't
Yeah,
want to go there.
at first I didn't remember how I got there, so I was like, did I have to do anything to do that? So yeah.
I don't
But just to quickly pick up where you left off, Roman, when it comes to okay, this is like knowing about how to use the engine is one thing, but it does not replace any experience in terms of game design and combining all these different aspects and assets to make it an overall good product.
Yeah.
I think, in my opinion, especially when it comes to horror games, and I've also played a lot of indie projects, or at least like prototypes, where you could see a certain potential, but it was mostly the pacing that was off.
Yeah.
And I think that is also something that a lot of bigger productions actually lack.
Definitely. I completely agree.
The potential to actually keep the tension throughout the whole game. And this is, I think, again, where the pacing comes in, and in a sound example, just taking sound as an example again, I think one of the things that I find really, really interesting is that whenever it comes to sound, hi again.
Hi, friend.
Good to see you.
It often seems like people think that you need to have sound all the time, but also the absence of sound in a very specific and planned moment can be super powerful. Whenever there's no sound at all, okay, some shit's gonna happen now.
Yeah, for instance, now, because the sound just changed, I'm pretty sure something is happening now.
So in my opinion, one game did it in particular very, very well, and it's been a few years since then, but the time that Shadow of the Colossus came out, there was an article describing that game as the art of absence. It was a German article, so die Kunst des Weglassens.
What the heck?
The game was really, really well received because it actually started, to let things out of the game. It took sound off. You don't need music all the time because it kind of sets you in a different mood. In my opinion, when I played that game, it's also, by the way, one of my favorite games ever. It gave you this melancholic feeling. Because there is no sound that kind of leads you to an emotion. You create the emotions on your own, and you kind of have this expectancy, like, hey, you go to this huge Colossus and you have to kill him, but there's actually no reason for it. He didn't do anything bad to you. And taking out music before that, it kind of sets you in the mood of this melancholia. So in horror games, actually, getting rid of music and that music not.
Nope. I stay out. Thanks. It's good. I would just go another direction.
No, it's good.
No. Didn't you see that little army? I did see the arm. Oh, fun.
But Roman,
So
yeah,
one tip
I know
for
what you
developers
mean,
who
yeah.
actually want to create a horror game is don't be afraid to copy, because there are really good projects, and I especially recommend you to go into everything that A24 has signed off. A24 is a production firm that creates or allows to create this amazing horror movies with a lot of art actually in those movies, like The Green Knight, The Witch, and other projects.
That's it, right.
So just
Empty
watch
pedestal.
those movies all over again and see how they implemented horror, because this is not just a slasher where you kind of just see blood and get scared because teenies are getting killed. No, this is something that gets really deep underneath your skin, and you think about it for months and months and months. And this is where, in my opinion, a good game shines really well. When you, for example, if we take one game that has no game elements at all, but it kind of stuck in my mind for years. It's The Beginner's Guide. I don't know if you heard of it. To recreate Beginner's Guide in CryEngine is actually like, you can do it within a few months. But I just want to show you guys that this game is actually like really simple, right? There is not a lot to it. But this game had such an amazing pace. It's such an amazing writing and dialogues. It's effing insane. And not one game that I have played came close to that. So yeah, don't be afraid to copy. See what other developers did and how they did it, and just try to implement it into your game. To just get experience, to know how to pace something, how to tell a story which actually, touches you. That's a thing I can, talk like for hours about, especially everything that A24 made.
There's also a question in the
stuff.
chat by Mimio Sumaseva was asking, like, what's your favorite, or Roman, what's your best example of a melancholy video game?
The Beginner's Guide, yeah,
two of them
straight up, the Beginner's Guide, because it doesn't. The thing is that you kind of set your own emotions into that game. You give something to this game, and for me it was Melancholia, but other people maybe experience something different because you kind of rely on your own experiences that you made through your life. And the other example is Journey. Also one example that it didn't tell you how to feel, because the experiences that you made in your life, you kind of reflected them in this small game that just lasted for 2 effing hours. But I was like, the first time I was playing it, in the end of it, I was sitting crying. I didn't even know why, but I reflected so much in those 2 hours that it emotionally touched me for some reason. But many people had different experiences playing that. And this is where you also can shine as a game developer, if you let a little bit of room to people think, to not giving like straight answers to everything. Some people can see it like as just bad game design. If you like, okay, this is a monster, it comes from the hell and you have to defeat it. I mean, yeah, okay, cool, then I will just do it. But if you leave a little bit of room for interpretation, this can give you a huge bonus. For some people, again, because you always reflect your own emotions in a thing that you're currently investing time in.
Gabe, should I go back?
No, something clicked. Once you turn
right. I heard that something clicked.
So just check back to the corridor, maybe
so
something
that's that was my question. Should I go back?
Yeah, so I mean, there's an X, and an X marks the spot, but you can see there's no door on this spot, right?
Yeah, and
So maybe there's another X somewhere.
I saw another X in the beginning, but I see you want me to follow up with that X.
No,
Hello.
exactly. It's just if you saw it before, then maybe check that one out now.
Yeah, I will go there and check that one out.
We were talking before about.
Fuck you!
Was zum Teufel? Excuse me.
Okay, you got me there.
Excuse me. Sorry. Sorry. Cool. Cool. So much fun. Oh yeah, lost track.
That's what we're here for, right?
Go that direction. Huh?
That's what we're here for.
Oh yeah.
I mean, maybe we take a quick break and so Astrid can take a breather, and we brought some gifts, right?
We did.
Or let's say Andri, the developer, brought you some gifts for the watchers, right?
He did.
Oh my god.
Look what we just posted in the chat. So here is the thing. It's not only me who has to shit the pants. You know, everyone can actually enjoy that fabulous game by themselves. And you can win a key for uninvited guests today in our show. The only thing you need to do is type hashtag uninvited guests in the chat, and we are going to raffle the keys afterwards. No, I didn't say it's 3 keys in total that we're going to raffle. Sweet, sweet.
Nice.
So, I completely lost track. Here is another X. Let me get up again. I would just go that direction. I mean, what should happen?
Damn you, jump scares.
So, but I still would love to come back to the question if there's no jump scare coming up in the next 5 seconds, which is like in the. We talked about that the CRYENGINE makes it easy for people to set up their own levels and everything, and we knew that Alessandro, for example, who did the Alien Cube, that he taught himself making games while using CRYENGINE and making his first and second game with it. Do we know about the background of Andre, the developer? Like you mentioned already, Roman, that he did like 4 games before, but was he started making games with CRYENGINE, or is there some background in the industry before of making games with other teams?
I think Nick can say something about it, right?
So Andre has been part, I think, of the modder community as well. So he has a ModDB page, and I'm just looking at that myself right now because I wasn't entirely sure. But let's say, so from CRYENGINE, the roots of CRYENGINE are in crisis modding, actually. So what we kind of refer to as CRYENGINE 2 is basically the modding SDK that came with the first Crisis games. So a lot of that was really new back in the day. You know, back in the day, game engines weren't something that was easily available or easy to understand, and modding was also very complicated. So handing out the power to the community and giving them this mod SDK and reason and rhyme to actually mod the games to their heart's content. I think that was something that brought many people into game dev, or was a first-time game dev experience for many people. Of course, that was a long time ago. So nowadays, the new generation of game devs, there are many accessible ways of learning how to create games, and more accessible engines, and trials. The software doesn't always need to be purchased, etc. And for Andre, I don't know exactly when or how he started, but I think it's mods, because I'm just looking at some of the things he has on his ModDB page, and there are some mods there, and there used to be a way to purchase CRYENGINE 3 via Engine as a Service on Steam, which was very affordable. I think it was $10 a month or something, like a subscription. And that is something where a lot of people started working with the engine as well. And for him, I think it's the same. So how he got started, and nowadays he works for GSC Game World, I think it's called. So he is in the industry. He's an industry professional now. And I mean, this is kind of his portfolio, right? This is what he signed up.
Stop that!
If you want to get into game development and you start making your own vertical slices, your own small games, I think that's the best thing you can do, right? Because that's perfect. If I see this, I mean, I'm like, yeah, hell, I think you can make games. I will probably give you a chance at my company.
I had absolutely no experience when I started to develop my own game. I just started doing it. It was just learning. I'm sorry. It was just learning by doing.
I got a bad feeling.
And one thing that helped me
got a
was
bad feeling
the actual
too.
CRYENGINE community.
Maybe expect the jump scare when you turn around. I don't know.
Yep. I have a very bad feeling too. La 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 la. This is not my favorite corridor so far, let me tell you.
Oh, it isn't?
Nope, no light. But here's my friend. Hello, friend. I'm good.
But you have a lamp now. So you have your own light. You just have to find a way to light it.
Yeah, right.
I have a lamp here. It works very nice. And
So no darkness for you anymore. It's
yeah,
just
that
light.
actually I felt better as it was all dark.
Yeah, now you can see all the horrors.
Yeah, now I can see all the stuff.
I can't imagine why.
Huh. So apparently it's not this way. I might have missed something again. I guess I need to
It's
go
also
in
kind of
here
one trick
for
that
no
I
reason.
think Adro used here, is that he used a red light instead of a white light to shine your way. Like you have this lamp, but it's reddish. It's also one thing that you can use just a little bit to get you a little bit more excited in a negative way, get you a little bit scared with a red light. So
I mean-
you feel a little bit stressed while you have to walk.
Do you
around
have the
this
feeling
corridor
that I
with a
need
red
to get
light.
more excited at that point? I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Especially we're at this point since this jump scare, you know, it's just like the tension bounces off of each other right now, so we're kind of lifting
Yeah.
each other up.
Okay, I think I need to get something before I can walk through that door here. Let's go back. Oh, I don't want to go back. Yeah, Andre. Do you want to say something? Do you want to add something?
I'm just like the red light definitely works in giving shivers the effect of what's going on here right now and what to expect in the next second. I'm just waiting like for the next jump scare moment to happen, so to be prepared then.
Yeah, and actually, before that happens, for everyone who's watching the stream right now, and in case you missed the beginning or the first announcement, make sure to take the time to go to the CryEngine forum. Check out all the 3 games if you missed the previous 2 streams of last week and the week before, of the Alien Cube and Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts 2. This is the 3rd nominee for the CryEngine Game of the Year Awards, and I think until Monday or Sunday you can still vote. You can still go to the CryEngine forum and vote for your favorite game out of those 3. And the game with the most votes will receive the CryEngine Game of the Year award here in our studio. Astrid, Gabe, and me are gonna be here. We're gonna do the award show, have a lot of fun,
Wait, I did come from
and
there.
yeah, make sure to just make your pick and help one of these 3 to win the award.
I did come
And
from
if
here,
you
right?
actually comment on your pick and why you picked that game on our CryEngine.com forums, then you have an additional option or a possibility to win Crytek merch. So we will actually incentivize everyone who votes and leaves a comment to let us know that they voted, because voting itself is anonymous, so we can only know who you are when you leave a comment. And yeah, we will raffle some vouchers for our Crytek merchandise shop there.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, let's go back and check what I forgot.
I would have a
Apparently,
question for the chat.
Also,
It's good.
tell your friends. Tell your friends.
But it's also good to see that, like, even that single developer studios have the chance to be like successful in receiving Game of the Year award. Because usually when it comes like to competition for Game of the Year award, it's like more easy for bigger studios to get the prizes because they have more manpower and more power to like develop amazing graphics and everything like that. And to see that being able, while being a single person dev studio, to also participate with the quality of games that you're doing, I think that's a great thing for people to participate. And also to empower them to see what is possible, even if you're just one person making games.
So there's one aspect of this that's really cool in my opinion, because these days you can rely on many sources that can actually help you develop that. I mean, yeah, I said solo development is hard, but it got easier in the last decade. Sorry. You have assets that can help you build worlds, right? That you can either buy or you can just get for free on all the different sites. You have Blender, which is a free tool that can help create you amazing art, and there are, I don't know, a million tutorials from Blender Guru to actually, learn Blender. So there are multiple ways to kind of ease up things for you. The one thing, in my opinion, that you have to bring in is passion and time.
Yeah.
This is all it takes. Even of course you can study game development. That's, I think, the easiest thing to do. But if you go like from the get-go out of nothing, it can get a little bit harder, but it's still nothing impossible. Like I know many people are worrying about like, okay, good, I want to get into game development. I want to create a game on my own, but I'm so scared of programming, for example. But programming is nothing that you have to be afraid of anymore, because or CryEngine in this specific case, gives you the tools to not use any code. You can use visual scripting stuff. You can use a lot of different tools to create a game without even touch code once. Okay, maybe that's an understatement, but you have to touch code once.
That's a super interesting aspect. Sorry, that's a super interesting aspect, because I mean, very often people tend to think about when making games, you need to understand of how to make code and then to come up with great gameplay ideas. But a lot of people just did this by a lot of things developed out of the modding community. I mean, if you think about games like Counter-Strike or like Portal, where it's not about you mastering the code, but getting up with the right idea of having a good gameplay idea and delivering something.
Exactly.
It's all about the composition and not about
every single time.
not about the process of being able to code it yourself.
Yeah, I completely agree, and that's the thing that's why I love CryEngine so much.
Okay,
I think I started with CryEngine 3, and it was just creating my world. Like, I will tell it in German, but zack zack, I got my first forest, right? Like, okay, this forest looks actually really good, and then I was posting that stuff on IndieDB on Twitter, and people like, wow, okay, you got an eye for placing stuff in the right position, so it looks really good. And then I kind of started to expand it on that more, so creating my first worlds, and then like, okay, good, I have this world, and I even have a character because I was using the game SDK, which is kind of like, okay.
I knew
it.
This was suspicious.
Did someone slap you again?
Yeah.
That is a very aggressive teddy bear. He punched me. He punched me. I mean, why did you punch me, friend?
People say the same about me. But so.
Very aggressive teddy bear.
What are you laughing about?
It's just, I mean, can't get any meaner than just like this innocently looking teddy bear that just jabs you in the face while you move past it.
Nothing to that teddy. Nothing. I'm pretty sure something really bad is happening very soon, because there hasn't been some jump scares for a moment.
And
so
I can.
Love the noises.
And the sound is building some tension already. I can hear it.
Me too. I would just go very slow. Very slow. Okay, I will not go so slow. Let's see. What is here? I would love to have a weapon. Oh, that looks like a weapon. Give it to me. Give it to me. Okay. No
Psychotronic said, yeah, I know it the whole time. Teddy bears are dark and dangerous. Agreed.
Oh yeah. There is an X. I love those X's.
X marks the spot.
Okay, let me see.
There's another X on the ground.
Yes.
Floor.
Yes. So, will it open now?
Also, one thing.
Yes.
Turn it by 180 degrees.
I would have a question.
Once more.
For the chat.
Yes.
If you guys are developing games, what's the hardest part for you to do? And if you want to develop a game, what's the thing that holds you back to not actually touch an engine? That's what I'm, really curious to know. And one tip that popped out in my head: if you guys want to create stories in games, not necessarily develop those, but just write stories and tell stories, I would definitely recommend you to learn stuff from filmmakers. Because those, I think back in the days, people weren't thinking of those two things like they're belonging together. But in my opinion, now more than ever, those two things are really, really tight. Tied up together. So how to learn how to create movies, how to film movies, learn the different aspects of angles and stuff can help you with creating a great story in a game.
No, Nico. I think they have always to face the direction that
No, because what I wanted to ask is if you can only turn it back and forth in a 90-degree angle,
yes,
or if
this one.
Yeah.
The others you could move like in a whole circle,
Yeah.
but this one is only.
Because I thought it's just like maybe it needs the X on the ground shows the direction in which the bust has to look.
I mean, first I thought that it always has to look, the way that he is pointing to.
Yeah, but it didn't work out the first time.
But it didn't work out the first time, so I think it has to look the way, the
This-
X is pointing to maybe, but that doesn't also... Maybe there is just more busts that I didn't have touched yet, which I need to find. That could also be... Ay! Okay, Freunde. Okay, good. Maybe I just needed to go back and forth again.
Well,
I mean, easy. Love it. Cool. Maybe the door is now open.
We can hear Nicholas and Sebastian in the other room laughing their asses off.
Starting seems
You see, if you don't do anything else today, get this game for your girlfriend and get her in front of a PC, or your boyfriend, or your spouse. Just do it.
Or any friend.
Yeah.
Or any person you don't like.
Sure.
It opened. Sweet.
Open sesame.
I'm so wanting to go in here.
yeah. Argosy, I just read that. That's really, really interesting.
I mean, we've almost seen like 1.5 hours of Astrid playing through the game, and I mean, getting back to what we talked about before, the pacing. I think the pacing is still really, really good. This is like I don't at any point I have the feeling that my tension is decreasing. It's getting worse.
It's kind of firing up now.
Yeah.
Right now, you can feel it. Like, okay, there is a little bit heat coming. Something's happening right now. Something's going on. I like that. I like that here right now, specifically in this case here. So there is something going on here.
Seriously.
I think in retrospect, when I try to remember similar games where where the tension kinda decreased a bit or got lost. I think a lot of games do a really, really good job of keeping the tension while before they actually reveal what causes all these disturbances. This is like until there's this moment of clarity. So that's what's going on, and then a lot of them lose their magic.
So.
Hello, friends. There's a lot of them.
Oh, there are a lot of them.
Yes. I can touch. Hello, friend. That was easy. Sweet.
Yeah, we just died a couple of times, a little.
No one died. Oh.
Yeah.
All the time.
Let's try again. Oopsie.
And Psychotronic. I'm still fine, I guess.
Yeah, I got the key. What? Wait, there is a
now
note.
It's getting in.
There's
now
still
it's
some capacity left in my
heating up.
pants.
There, Andrew is firing now effects on you. He's giving you the business right now.
Yeah, but it's just like horror games are something special, I would say, and I'm very happy that Astrid is doing all the playing so far, because I actually had problems to move forward, knowing that even teddy bears start punching me here. That's not the direction I want to go.
The
I
thing
was
is,
convinced that the teddy bear's gonna punch you again.
yeah, me too.
What is wrong
Astrid,
with you?
the thing is, you're not alone here. I wouldn't want to swap places with you. This is also way too scary for me.
You are not alone.
Can you turn the bell? No.
Sha-la-la, sha-la-la.
I love to see horror games and then judge those. but I didn't want to play those on my
Yeah.
own. No.
Yeah, backseat
Way too
gaming.
scary.
Someone
always fun.
actually has to play them. That's the thing about it.
Oh, yeah, okay. Let's
So,
go
and
here.
here's the thing, right? This is like, I mean, I made it my mission to just sit here and make fun of Astrid while she's being scared, but this whole thing, this whole plan backfired because now I'm just as tense, if not more. So this did not go as planned.
I think that's a great
What
achievement
I'm
for a game dev.
really curious about is like, how do you test horror games? I mean, this is just like, you can't give the same game over to the same person all the time because he was just like, yeah, scary spider, oh yeah, explosion here, silent ghost or whatever happening. They're just like, how do you come up with the idea of having like the perfect tension and make the right pacing? Because you actually need quite a lot of people to test the game all over again, because so they don't get used to it.
So I have something then for you. Guys, use IndieDB. If you use itch.io, if you have a vertical slice of your horror game, or you just have an effect that you want to test out on people, use those platforms. Just contribute that whatever you created to people, and then hear the voices, hear what they say. I mean, how else would you do it? You need people, or just pick. Not a stranger from the street. Don't do that. Please don't listen to my advice. But pick a family member, someone you know, and let them sit in front of you and play that game and watch the expressions that he made. But again, don't pick strangers from the street, please.
And
Don't do that.
You know what we did with Roman?
ideally, if it's a friend,
Roman-
especially when it's family, ideally maybe someone who's gonna give you an honest opinion and honest criticism and doesn't sugarcoat things.
Nick, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, I wanted to say, I remember, so what we did with Roman was we took him on DevCom and other fairs like VODs, and we brought him along so we would have a booth, with CRYENGINE, and what we did was we wanted to give someone a spotlight who probably wouldn't have been able to afford it because if you're just starting out with your indie game, you're a one-man developer or one-woman developer, you probably don't have the money or the funds to exhibit as a big conference. I mean, nowadays we have the indie corner and everything, which is great, but like back in the day, that wasn't quite the thing. And especially in Germany, games funding is still a bit moving slow. Yeah, slowly. We're happening to have more and more of that, so we can actually. With the funding, we can afford to give places to indie devs who don't have the money yet, so that they can cheaply exhibition their games. But what we did was we knew that we would have a booth for our technology, and what better way to showcase our technology than showing a game that was made with it. And I remember, I think it was Quo Vadis in Berlin.
No, you really want to tell that story?
So we brought Roman along with his game. Which is a horror game, We also brought the Climb, with VR headset and stuff, because that's always nice. People love to try it. Not everybody has the opportunity to try VR themselves. And yeah, we brought along Roman, and he had people play his game at the conference, which was really nice because we would just put them the headphones on and then be like, hey, play this game. It's nice. And then we would just watch.
Did you check the corridor
reaction.
in between the bookshelves?
Trigger warnings, guys. Trigger
Next one.
warnings.
Right.
But yeah, I
right.
remember.
Here.
I remember especially when the sweet lady from the Bavarian Filmförderverein stopped by.
Mm-hmm.
You left an impression on her.
Yeah, the thing is, in my project, and in my game, it was about a demon that kind of seeks for help. It's even though it's a demon, I try to portray them as a good one. He just wants to observe people. He doesn't want to harm people. It's rather that the humans did some bullshit that they want to, that the demon needs to stop. So I try to explain.
It was Goetia stuff, right? Vasago from the Goetia. So if you look at the Goetia, so the Goetia demons, the old, Alistair Crowley stuff and so on, there are like 72 demons, I think, are listed there. And I think your Vasago was the demon in your game, right? So it was just a spirit that you can usually summon to do stuff for you, and they have like aspects and such. So, so I remember that this nice middle-aged lady was playing the game, and I just saw her face, like with all the satanic stuff and what was happening there. I was like, oh my god, like what are you doing? And Roman's there. He's nice. He's a demon, but he's nice. I will never forget that.
So there's got to be something where the clock is ticking. So my
Yeah,
assumption
right.
is that you have only a certain amount of time to get to a specific place.
But I don't know where to.
It can't be that far.
Right, but there's another exit. Okay, Gabe, can you help me?
There's actually something with your mic, Astrid, I think, because we can't only hear you at the moment via Nico's mic, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't hear you at all until just now, and it sounded like you were across the room.
Yeah. So tech, anyone help? Meanwhile, I just thought maybe a good thing to measure the
them to
performance
help
of horror games would be like a shock and awe KPI. Like if there is a jump scare moment, how long does it take until you pick up the pace again and are moving in the game? Because somehow I just feel like it takes a moment until you are able to continue your search or whatever you're doing within the game.
Let's try again.
Just an assumption. If you click it again, maybe try the other direction this time because it seems closer. The room with all the statues.
Oh, guys, we also have some keys to give away, right?
Yes.
We brought some presents.
Yes.
Yes.
I need to focus, sorry.
So at this
Yeah,
point,
hashtag uninvited guest. Enter this into the chat to be part of the raffle.
yeah, because so far we have 3 entries and we have 3 keys to give away.
So everyone can be a winner.
Isn't that
Yeah.
great? Isn't that great?
That's great. Yeah.
I
Isn't
don't
that
get it.
spit on your neck, shit me a brick, fantastic?
I just don't get it.
Where was it? Where just...
I mean, you're right. It's tiki-toki, so it means it must be something here. So
Less picky, more talky.
so when I go into that room,
No, don't go into that room. Don't go out.
into that.
Go out. Turn right. Turn right.
Turn right.
Turn right. Forward.
Too late,
Forward.
ticking
Forward.
stopped already.
Forward. Yeah, it's fine, but I want to explain to her what she needs to do. Right. Turn right. Go there. I think. Oh, so where's the other? So in this room there should be two
Yeah, there
statues.
is
I think
another
it's one.
statue, it's right
more,
here.
Yeah, exactly there. So you do that one first, then you do the other one, and then you
Ah.
just go back.
I do that one,
So you have to
First.
get to the other statue in time.
then I do the other one.
Exactly. Yeah.
Booyah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And then I go
Yeah.
back.
Just
Ah.
straight ahead. Just go straight ahead.
I will just go straight. And now I'm a very happy person. Oh! What the heck?
Nice sound.
I think someone slipped
I don't
me.
like that at all.
I think someone slapped you again.
Yeah, I think so too. Someone stabbed me, but why? I mean, I've done nothing.
Maybe Chucky?
I even don't have a
Chucky's
weapon.
around
That is
somewhere.
not
Maybe
very fair.
uninvited.
Maybe the aggressive teddy bear?
But just because I'm uninvited,
Do you still have all of your arms?
that is good. I still have all of my Nope. Where was just call? Do I want to go in here? Nope. Do I want to go back?
I mean,
Where do I want to go? I don't want to go anywhere.
not sure if want to is the right expression.
Yeah.
I will just try that direction again. I mean, only got stepped once. Stepped. No, wait, I did come from here.
Yeah.
Now I'm completely lost. Did something happen here? Nope. Everything looks like before, right? Everything looks like before. Yes, there's my friends.
What did the note say actually? I think I missed that one.
We can read the note again for you.
Thank you.
It says, Mrs. Winchester purchased a very large number of stone statues. What does she need them for?
Huh.
Mrs. Winchester.
I mean, I have been before here. I've been here before. I did the statue stuff. I guess I would just go back then. Do we want me to go back? Huh? Do we want me to go back? Gabe? Do we?
You have to figure that out.
I was muted. Can you go back? Can you turn statues again? Can you?
I can try.
But do you want to?
Nope, I can't.
Yeah.
So,
It's weird. I think we were missing a bit of a scene there, which is weird. It's something that happened that
Yeah,
didn't
I-
happen. But anyway,
I just got stopped.
Maybe if
Just
you,
just go back into the. You can't go back there. So just go where it went dark, to where it went dark.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which happened right here. Here it went dark.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't like this.
Yeah.
I don't like it too. And I mean, here's the room. I have been in that room sometimes. Like,
There's a teddy bear.
yeah,
it's
there's a
nothing.
teddy bear who wasn't the most friendly person.
Mm.
So then we have here. I got the key. There is no door, no touchy. There's my little friend without a face.
Did you remove all the masks?
I did.
Mhm.
Oh, did I find a bug?
What?
Oh,
I'm not sure. Can you go back into the room where you were able to turn the statues before?
yes.
CRYENGINE
Oh, wait,
has
wait.
no bugs.
Wait,
to be
wait,
clear.
wait. You can actually go ahead there. I mean, turn right. Squeeze in.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Love it. So much fun. I wonder where, I wonder how they come up, like people who do horror games, how do they come up with their ideas? I can't even
wonder
imagine
how.
that stuff
I wonder
myself.
why. Yesterday you told me by the blue sky.
All
No,
of the
please.
people who create horror
Not
games
this
are
song.
crazy. It's just the truth. I'm sorry.
I don't trust long corridors in which nothing happens.
Yeah, Murphy, it's me with my godlike gaming skills. Happy to have you here again. I did miss you. Where have you been the last month? Huh? I felt like you ghosted me, Murphy. Did you ghost me? I was heartbroken. Ask Andre. I cried every episode you haven't been around.
It was difficult.
It was very difficult.
Oh,
Oh, sweet.
got an achievement.
What a beautiful picture.
Sure.
I mean, seriously, who would hang this picture into their apartment or house?
I would.
Someone with a very interesting taste.
Does it
would say-
does it look familiar?
Oh,
I
hello,
think that's on the
friend.
picture.
I don't have any weapons.
Jesus, what the?
I think that is just, what happened in the past. Like,
That's
I guess.
seems
Maybe
like
not.
Winchester is the name of the game.
Okay, can I move?
Huh.
Can I do something?
The lamp.
The lamp, give me my lamp.
Winchester, probably
Silence
she's a
of the Lamb.
descendant from Sam and Dean.
Already? Oh, there it is.
Shoot some rock
Ah.
salt at him.
Cool. I would just go back. Sha la 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 la. Maybe I can find a horsey. Horsey power.
Look up.
What is this? What a wonderful painting. Ah, very good. One can get a decent figure of it. Yes, my hands are full, so don't forget to pick it up. Yes, I'm here for the painting. And the
Oh, this
horsies.
looks good.
Gabriel, do you know how long it took you to finish the game? What's the average playthrough time for a game from Andre?
So Uninvited Guest is a shorter game. The others.
Okay, that was cute.
That's so cute.
The rat's a bit of an ass, but that was cute.
Yeah. So I'm Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how long it took me. I also don't have mad gaming skills, so that's just uh, safe
What
to
ha-
say. I think there
excuse
is.
me.
So there's.
Did you just say I also don't have net gaming skills, Gabe? Did you just say that, Gabe?
I have to go.
Boss-like.
Okay, guys, thank you for inviting us.
I think it's
We
time
have
for
to
you
go.
to
I'm
go
sorry.
now.
Like
Sweet. I like it here. It's full of Reno. Sweet. Oh, it's a labyrinth. I guess I'm not
I
alone
think
here,
to come
right?
back to the question, I think uninvited guests,
Thanks.
you can go through the game in like 2 hours or something. I think. So I think that is, if you know where everything is, probably. I have seen walkthroughs, where people already know where everything is, which is recorded, which were I think about 2.5 hours or something. So I guess that's doable. But I played it over several evenings, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And
that's the thing, right?
Shadow. Sorry.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? With games like these, I think this is with many of those games, they don't. Let's say replayability is not necessarily one of their strengths, especially if it's one that is mostly riddle based, not combat based or whatever. Once you know where everything is, then you know what to expect and where to go. So.
Exactly, but I mean, this game is pretty cheap. It's like an episode of a cool TV show or something, and I
Yeah.
mean that's what it is, right? It's
Yeah.
like.
I'm never getting
and
tired of this. It's so much fun.
But you did such a good
Yeah, I
job
guess
here,
Mr.
so it's
Winchester
fine,
doesn't
it's
want you in his mansion.
That
You
guy
think?
is shooting at me. Did you see that he's shooting at me and that he was just reloading his gun?
Yeah.
That is not very friendly. I'm here to make friends.
Uh-huh.
That's
Well,
how you
that's-
deal with
I mean, you did
uninvited
make
guests.
friends, the guys with the masks and
Yep.
Yeah.
the
They're
little
my
ratty.
friends.
That
And I mean, why wouldn't they be?
Oh no.
Why wouldn't they want to be your friends? I mean, you're just here to steal stuff, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Did
Send
you
some
just- did you
shotgun
just-
greetings.
Did he just shoot me?
Looks like
Yeah.
it. Winchester doesn't fuck around.
Level 2.
Whopper.
cheers.
Cool. So that was the first of 5 or 6 levels, when I'm right. And I mean, as we just mentioned, I am like a gaming goodess, so I did very good. I didn't waste any time.
Yeah.
I guess the playthrough will then take maybe 4 to 5 hours, something like that.
Oh, you
don't
did a really good job. Again, I wouldn't be able
I think
to.
I did a really good job. I'm convinced that I did a really good job.
did a really good job.
Yeah. No one's going to question your godlike gaming skills, Astrid. That's out of
Yes.
question.
Don't get in the water. Okay. Cool. Like, hey, by the way, it's fluted, but don't get in the water. Okay, cool. Sure. Easy.
Danger. It's pronounced donger, actually.
But
It's
you know
not-
what, folks out there, you can play the game by yourself. You don't have to watch me pissing my pants because I'm so scared. You can do that yourself by typing #uninvited guest into the chat, and maybe you are going to win a key by yourself.
Which is almost kind of like a really good segue, right? Because we're
Wait, turn
slowly
around.
but steadily getting
Turn
to
around.
an end.
Yep.
Turn
Yes,
around.
yes.
I don't want to turn
Up there.
around.
Outside.
Okay.
There was a horsey where you were just you just
What,
ran
horsey? I
away.
did miss a horsey?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
I
so
mean, I just
dark.
got shot, but
horsey.
all I care about is the horsey.
I need to pick up all the horses, right?
Yeah, I guess he's going to
Have
shoot.
to collect
He's
all the
going to
ponies.
really, he's going to kill me again because they still didn't give me any weapon.
I mean, this is what you need to collect all the horses for. You know, once you got all the horses, then you unlock the rocket launcher with unlimited ammo.
Yeah, so
And
now
you
we
just
have a
go
problem.
boom, boom, boom.
Because it
The-
said I should stay out of the water, and there is water, and I don't want to go in the water because water
Yeah,
is dangerous.
so why do you need a weapon for water? I mean, the level is called water. No need for a weapon at all.
But they also said water is dangerous. Stay out of the water. I don't like the noises.
Astrid, maybe the water itself is not dangerous,
But what's in the
something
water?
is inside the water that's
That-
dangerous,
yeah.
you know?
Yep, I'm with you on that. And also I can hear stuff. I will just wait here.
That sounds a lot like snakes.
Yep. Maybe sharks. I mean, I can see that there is stuff moving. Okay, I mean, what should happen? I'm just going to die or something.
It's behind you now.
Mm-hmm. Sweet. I will not turn around. Hello, friends. I need a key for that one. I guess it means I should just go. Okay, I will turn around. Nope, nothing. Sweet.
I see there is light. Always
Yeah.
towards the light.
Yeah.
Caroline,
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
take us into the
Cool. It's so comfy here.
Right.
What,
No
what
more
has
water,
that been? The
no more
ICU?
dangers.
Oh, what
Yeah, that's
happened
some
here?
feng shui stuff.
Oh,
choose the hospital style.
yeah.
Someone ate bad sushi or something.
Oh, looky, there is a doctor. Hey, friend. I guess you're a bit dead, right? Yeah. Hello.
Still looking fresh though.
Sorry for you.
The atmosphere is amazing, yeah.
Mr. Winchester ordered me to cure his son, but alas, I got infected as well. I am constantly nauseous, dizzy, and there's something wrong with my skin. I give up. Please forgive me.
Itching, hungry, itching.
Oh, yeah. Ah, that was just the thing. Oh, wait. Could I pick up maybe this? I want
She really wants a weapon, right?
I really want a weapon. I would feel so much more safe if I would have a weapon.
And if it's just a
You know,
shiv,
that's funny that you say that because I personally feel like when these games give me a weapon, I often feel like this is something that.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Say,
What the heck is wrong with that dude? Sit down again, friend. Sit down again.
Sit down! You sit down, sir.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, well. Yeah.
What happens when I turn around again?
you know
Let's
what the
see.
funny thing is? Like, things happen, but I have this delay in my brains. Yeah. So you get scared first, and then it triggers me, and I got double as scared.
What is he watching?
So whenever these kind of games give me a weapon, I feel like, okay, now I really have to fight, and it will be crappy, because these games are power fantasies, right? Which means when they give you a weapon and you actually have to fight, it will be hard and frustrating, and even more frustrating than maybe running away. So that's why I'm always on the fence when horror games give me a weapon. It depends, of course, but
Yeah.
I still need a key.
I'm sorry to say, but I have to leave a little bit early today then, and it looks like Astrid is going to enter some more levels.
Maybe
I
like
expect.
like 10 more minutes, Andre. But yeah, you're good to go. I gotta tell you how it ended.
I'm pretty sure you will survive, but thanks a lot for everyone for giving me the chance to experience this nice little gem, I would say, that really got my nerves excited. And yeah, everyone else make sure to not forget to join the raffle by entering #UninvitedGuest, and have a beautiful last 10 minutes with all of you enjoying
Thank
the
you,
uninvited
Andre.
guest. Sorry to say, but I'm out early. Maybe the tech can remove me with doing some magic here and destroying this window. And
Oh,
everyone
come
have a
on.
good time. Thanks for
No,
giving me the
there's the
chance.
reference
Bye
again.
bye.
Great.
Key. I need a key.
Now this guy's
Oh, where's the doctor?
gone completely.
I don't mind. He didn't give me the key.
I do mind because as long as he's here, you
He's
know.
not somewhere else. He's not behind us, for
Ah.
example.
But he has the key, so he's welcome to come with me, I guess.
Does he though? Does he have the key?
I don't know if he has a key. I was just assuming that he has a key. I mean, he was looking in that direction the last time I saw him. Then I went in this direction and we're checking for stuff that I can open.
Did you check the cupboard where the red came out?
This one?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I saw that.
I checked that one. Exactly, that one.
I really, really, really don't want you to go back into the water.
Me neither, but that is the quest, my friend. Let's be very fast. Nope.
Fuck
You stay in the water, my
off,
friend.
come
You
on.
stay in the water. Okay. But
At
I
least
mean,
now you know the water isn't just dangerous for you, it's also dangerous for other people.
but it's that direction. It's
Oh,
like,
cool. I don't know if that really makes things better.
I mean, it doesn't, but
It's okay.
It's
doesn't
this
just kill
direction.
me. It's gonna kill everyone.
You should really pause there. Yeah, you should pause.
yep, I think so too.
Can you see it? Can you see it? Look at the water. It was in.
Sorry,
it was
I
in the water.
gotta get
Can
closer to the
hear
screen
it.
because
There
I
it is.
can't-
There it
There
is.
it
Hello,
is.
friend.
Oh!
Huh?
Crocodile Dundee.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
Well,
Why did that
crocodiles
look
can
like-
actually climb out of the water.
Yeah, but I mean, can I actually do something?
You can run.
But
oh,
you
look,
can't
there is the
hide.
doctor again. I think that is my friend, the doctor. Hi, friend.
He's a really nice lad.
Yeah,
That
you
is a
have
very
weird
good
friends.
question. How do I come? I mean, let's see what happens when I pass him. Hi, friend.
Can you lure the alligator to the doctor?
I don't know, but there was the
Bit of a
gate.
dick
You
move,
know, I
but-
picked up a key because I wanted to open that gate. So, let's go to the gate.
It's fine. He's dead anyway, so.
Ah,
Snee, snap, snappy.
I'm so happy to hear
snappy,
that he's
snappy,
dead
snap.
anyway. Wait, who is
Well,
he?
he didn't say
and
like
who
the
is dead?
last note we read from him was that he said he's giving up. We
Yes.
don't exactly know what that means, right?
Right. Oh, come
Maybe-
on. Whoa. What the hell? Shalala. Come on!
Okay, can we?
I'm sorry.
It's so much fun. I like that game so much.
Are there any more questions in chat? I can't actually see it right now, but I have to also leave at 6 p.m. sharp, unfortunately, because I could
Yes.
watch this all day and night. But
No,
are
my
there any
heart
questions
can only
maybe in
take
chat
so
that we
much.
want to answer?
I think so far we do not have any more questions really, but it does seem that people really do. The people really do enjoy the game.
No. Oh, come on.
And this is the game telling you that we should come to an end. I think. you
Yeah,
know.
I misstepped.
And I have to agree. The atmosphere is amazing. The visuals are amazing, and considering that all of this was done by one person, it always baffles me what people come up with nowadays. There's endless possibilities when you just have the right mindset and put the.
That's a
Excuse
new
me, can you see
friend.
that?
Yeah.
Maybe we should leave it at that. Maybe you should stop right there.
Yeah, I think this is just.
You don't want me to say hello?
No.
Murphy, it's the CryEngine that has been used. So you really don't want to say, okay, we just leave it at that?
So,
Cool.
guys, if you want to.
So this game was made with the CryEngine, which is Crytek's proprietary engine, which is why we are here. Both Roman and I, we work on the CryEngine team. And why we're here and watching the stream is because we're actually promoting the CryEngine Game Awards, where we nominate people who license the engine and are not Crytek. So Crytek, as Crytek, we want to give back to the people who are licensing our engine and making great things with it. And yeah, this is why we're here. This is why we're playing these games. They are the 3 nominees for the CryEngine Game Awards. And we wanted to let you see a little bit of the games if you didn't have the time or are still on the fence what to vote for, or if you want to pick them up. All these 3 games are available on Steam. This is the 3rd nominee. The others have been played in previous streams that I'm sure are linked somewhere, right? And yeah, the link to the Game Awards is in chat because it's a popular vote. And if you're interested in casting your vote, you can even win some prizes that Crytek throws in, some Crytek merch for the people who come and vote. And I would encourage you to do that and give our developers some applause because they deserve it, because they are creating great things with our engine, and we're actually very honored that they are doing this with our technology.
Plus, if you, in case you missed the previous 2 episodes on the first 2 of the 3 games, the Alien Cube and Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts 2, those 2 streams should still be available as VODs here on our Twitch channel, so you can check those out from last Thursday and the Thursday before that. The voting is open, the poll is open until Sunday, Monday?
Monday.
So make sure to take the time, vote for your favorite game. If you don't know which one of these 3 would be your favorite game, obviously, just check out the other 2. And next week, Gabe, you will join us here in Cologne in our cozy studio. And we will do the actual award show, the grand finale. And
the grand finale for today is actually raffling the 3 keys that we have for uninvited guest. So if you want to participate in that raffle, it's your last chance. Just type hashtag uninvited chat into the guest. No, uninvited guest, not uninvited chat. Uninvited guest to participate that raffle.
should we do a drum roll? How long should we wait?
Someone has to do a drum roll, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jules, you can now draw the winners. Please.
Because
Jules.
it starts to hurt because
Jules,
it's
Jules,
got
wait a
really
few
sharp
seconds.
edges.
Wait a few seconds. Just 10 seconds or something. Just wait a little bit.
Jules.
I think my finger is bleeding.
You're a martial artist. Your finger shouldn't be bleeding from a drum roll.
Yeah, well, but this is normally not my field of expertise, right?
I see.
Yeah.
I have to check the chat. Drums, but I can't see any winners being announced yet. We were probably too quick. We'd be like, announce winners now.
Ta-da!
Dun dun dun.
Congratulations.
I'll let you take over from here.
I'm gonna take over from here. Yes, please message me at devcom global here in Twitch on that account, and send me your email address to that account, and I'm gonna send you the key via email. So please message me.
And congratulations to all the winners. And of course, before we wrap it up, a huge thank you to all of you tuning in. We really hope you had fun. We certainly had a lot. And yeah, thanks so much, Gabe. Thanks so much, Roman, to join us here on the show.
It was a lot of
Thanks
fun.
for having us.
Guys.
I think I can speak for both of us, or for all three of us, including Andre, who's now gone, that we had a real blast. And yeah, let's do this again soon with another scary game.
And we are going to see
who didn't
again.
see enough of Uninvited Guest yet, Roman and I will play tomorrow on our CRYENGINE Twitch channel, where we regularly test and play also some other CRYENGINE indie games, or do development streams and give lessons in CRYENGINE. So, yeah.
I think you could just share the link to your channel here.
I'm going to
in the
share it
chat.
again,
Yeah?
because I think if Gabe is going to share the link, Gabe is
I'm
going
always
to get
getting
kicked.
myself banned when I try to share links here. I don't know
he's
why.
getting to kick.
They don't want me here, really.
Right, but I'm gonna share it. Give me a second. Just need to find it again. Ay. Any
Yeah, guys, in the
famous last
meantime, I
words
would
for
just,
today?
Also, one thing to say: if you guys are really interested in getting into game development and you just don't know where to start, what's the first thing to do, don't hesitate to contact us. We will be glad to help you, to find you the right way, to find you the right tutorial, and take you by the hand. That's why I'm at Crytek, because I love to do this. Because when I started game development, someone did this for me. So yeah, we like to do that. If you want to become a game developer, reach out to us.
And if you want to know who is actually going to win the CryEngine Game of the Year award, you should totally turn in next week again, when we are going to award the award. Okay, present would be better, but... And in the meantime, as Gabe just mentioned, if you want to see more of uninvited guests, tune in tomorrow in the CryEngine Twitch channel. I just posted a Twitch link in our Twitch chat again. And I think that pretty much is it for today.
Yeah.
Thank you for being with us. Thank you for choosing such a fab game for the CryEngine Game of the Year award. It was so much fun to play it. I couldn't say which game was more fun, the first one that I played, the Alien Cube, or this one, because they're both horror games but completely different. And unfortunately I wasn't able to play myself last week, but I saw the stream and I think all three titles are totally worth the money. Go to Steam and buy those games, make people happy, be a good person, and see you next week.
Bye.
Ciao.